Students and staff at Campbell Hall are mourning the loss of one of their own.
Grief counselors are on hand after a 15-year-old student was struck and killed on campus yesterday. KTLA 5's Corrine Winter live now in Studio City with the latest developments. Corrine.
Glenn and Lou, some families, they were too distraught to attend that grief counseling session that was held earlier today inside the gymnasium of the school here inside Campbell Hall. This was from 10 to noon. A lot of parents did attend this, but there were others who did not. And this was, of course, after yesterday's tragedy involving that teen who was hit here when families arrived to pick up their students yesterday. One parent with a daughter here at Campbell Hall contacted KTLA. Now, she did not attend the grief counseling session, but she said she's still so distraught after yesterday's tragedy, the death of that 15-year-old student. Well, police are calling a freak accident that happened when families arrived here at the end of the day to pick up the students here. This was in the back parking lot of the school. That ninth grader was walking toward his dad's car in between vehicles that were lined up, and that's when officials say the driver of a Rivian may have accidentally hit the teen by stepping on the accelerator instead of the brake of the SUV. Many people who witnessed this accident were just stunned by what they were seeing. It was very, very crowded at the time, we're told. That parent I spoke with earlier this afternoon, she wants to remain anonymous, but she said parents send their kids to school, that schools are supposed to be safe environments, but added that usually there's so much congestion at the end of the day inside that packed parking lot. You have cars coming in, you have cars trying to exit, and then you have all of these students trying to find their parents. A chaotic scene, she says, each day. And she said that there was something that really concerned her yesterday. She said the person who usually handles all of the traffic flow in that back parking lot was not there, that person in charge of directing traffic. And so she's not surprised by what happened, but again, still so distraught over the loss of this teen. Here's more from officials on exactly what happened.
And unfortunately, the vehicle that the student walked in between moved forward. We haven't determined why at this moment, and the student was in between two vehicles, transported to Children's Hospital and pronounced deceased at scene at the hospital.
And Campbell Hall representatives emailed parents saying that their hearts and thoughts are with the victim's family and that their entire school community will be there for all of them in the challenging days and weeks ahead. Of course, this happened at the end of a busy school year. For some students, yesterday was the last day of finals. For others, today was supposed to be. And that mom I spoke with said, who knows what's going to happen? You have so many students who did not take their finals, but this is really not top of mind for everyone after this tragedy occurred here. It's about healing. It's about moving on. And remember, in just a few short months, the campus community is going to reopen again with students coming back to school. So there's so much to be done before then. As for the driver of that Rivian, officials haven't released many details of what they said because this appears to be just a freak accident. That driver may not be cited at this time. The parent I spoke with said that it was not a parent, a mom or dad picking up that child from school. It was actually a woman getting her younger sibling. So we do know, according to her account, that may have been a young driver. We don't know if there's distraction that may have played a part here. A lot of unknowns still in this investigation.